if you look at here, we have these boxes. So for you to be able to move these boxes this way, you need a flex, a float. So with the float properties, it is easy to float boxes of content side by side. So what it does is that it will help you to float a content side by side. Same thing you are seeing here. Same thing with this one. So when it comes uh, to, and one of the things is that for you to float an element, you must understand the widths. You must understand. Abigail, close that door for me. Uh, so you must understand. I'm in the class. So um, you can notice that we have these two boxes side by side, and I also want to know that before you can move these two boxes side by side, you must take cognizance of the lengths, the width rather, the width of the boxes. So let's say, for instance, now the width of the boxes here is 100%, right? And you are giving this man 30%, you are giving this one 90%. That will not work because the two of the width is bigger than the entire width of the object. So then we also have the same thing here. We have the width here. We also have one here. We also have two here as well. So you can see that the flex box is what you use to move the object side by side. So you can easily click on here to see how it is done, right? So if you look at this code here we have box, right? So when you move the box flex, you'll be able to move this object, and then we give you a width. Remember, it's three boxes, right? You can see three boxes.
Yes.
Good.
Mm.
In these three boxes now that we are having, if you look at it, you notice that we have three boxes. Okay, let's assume the entire width from here, uh, from the entire width from here. Let's say the entire width. Let's say the entire width from here, right, to this place is 100%. So if you're having three boxes here, what do you think? How many percent are we going to give each boxes? Like each box is box one, box two, and box three. How many percent do you think that we should give each of these boxes?
Um, because we want to work on the page.
Hmm.
You understand? So, and the page is always like let me say 100%. You understand?
Hmm.
So if we want to give them, we'll give them, let's say 33% or thereabout.
Good. 33%, because if you times 33 times 3, it's going to give you approximately 100 plus. And now I also want you to know something. Um, if you want this to work, what if we add margin? Remember, when you add margin, margin will also take from the width, right? These are
Yes.
the things that we also put cognizant. But when we
Also,
start building it, you understand what I am actually explaining. So, um, so over here we have clear. This clear is what I don't really understand, but we are going to look at it. Okay, I think the clear here is for the article. So we're talking about this. So clear. So if we have a clear, then we have the content, then we have to clear both. We're going to be looking at about what we call the clear fix, which will give you as both and as not both. We are going to see it then as stable and as not stable. So when you come down here, so apparently this is what um, what has happened. So here they have the div. Inside this div, they have this one, they have this one, and they have this one. So that is how you can be able to achieve this. So then moving ahead, I think let's do this first. Let's achieve this. Then when we are
Hello, boss.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to for those, that the link you sent to me,
yeah.
you understand,
Mm.
is not bringing. Where will I click to be bringing all these things?
Okay,
Because if I have known, maybe I will have do the practical.
okay, okay. See, that's why I
Because
thought
I just
the reason why I didn't send look at this place. The reason why I didn't send because I feel that you can explore.
no,
So
I saw this.
okay,
So to exploit this particular page
okay, did
that
not see.
took you to all those code, I did
Mhm.
not see it.
Okay, look at it here. When it comes to Claire, here we read more about Claire. Uh-huh. You read more
Where?
about Claire. Look at. Are you not seeing this place?
I'm seeing your screen, but your mouse, I'm not seeing where your mouse is.
Okay, let me show you this place. Yeah. Hmm? I seen it.
Say is hanging out. Okay, is it the next place?
Yes.
Previous and next. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, noted, sir.
So that's clear. Then you can also come to where we have flex examples. So this flex example was actually where I am. Flex example. So let's start uh, let's start building. Let's start building. So quickly go back. I had to say let's start something no problem, sir. How you do, sir?
Confirm.
What
Yes,
I
I
see?
can see us.
What I see?
I can see
Hmm?
grid of box 6.
Okay,
The
good.
page now.
Okay, it's okay. Right.
You are actually showing me where I can get this run, all those commands. You say if I exploit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So if you come to this CSS flow, this page now,
Mm,
you can see
yeah.
CSS flow, the one
Look.
with gray background. Then
Yes.
you now see float examples. So when you
Okay.
click on the
I've
float
seen it.
examples, you are
Okay.
going to have a CSS layout examples. So these are all the examples, and then how to do those examples. You understand? So these are all examples. We have the float with equal height. Which one I built this with? Yeah, yeah, we did recording.
Okay.
I would like us to do this. So let's look at this. Um, then scroll down more. Then this will give you an overview of how it was done. So let's go to then. So we have front end. So inside this front end, we are going to create uh, a folder. So let's say they have this like um, flow.html. Or can use any name at all. Any name at all to achieve that. All right. So yeah. Okay. So what we are going to do here is to create two div. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boss, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is to have two div um, inside this div. This is like a general div, the entire div. So we can decide to have a class of container.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Boss, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can hear you. I can hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you using earpiece? Hmm? Are you using earpiece?
Hello?
Are you using earpiece? I can hear you. Are you using earpiece?
Hello?
Boss, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Hello?
Boss, can you hear me? Boss, can you hear me? Yeah. Which can this thing be this one? Which why is it like this? Feel like
You
they
hear me?
I can hear you.
I just dey inside house. So.
Yeah. Don't be like say they don't top of air.
Ah, okay, na the background.
Okay, okay. You can hear me now, you?
Yes, yes.
I think maybe it's your network. Or maybe earpiece. Do you use earpiece? Maybe you're using earpiece. That's why.
Yes.
Okay. So as I was saying, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So we have this container. Let's create a flat CSS. So inside here, I'm going to give this container background of dark gray. And what I also need to do is to link the gray. So I'm going to link the CSS. Link the CSS. So you can see that I'm able to link it, right? Have you seen it?
Yep. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So let's get the live. Okay. Let's confirm if that has been linked. Right. So try to add something. Let's add some information. Particular information. Mhm. Okay. So if you look at here, you notice that inside this grid we have this long background which is 100%. And remember what I told you. This long background from here to here is 100%, right? So
Yes.
that's what we have here. All right. Let me also give it a padding of. Okay, let's not give it a padding because the padding will affect us. It will affect the. Let's have something here like 100%. So you can see the 100% that we have here. So let's quickly go create a new div because what we plan to do is to have this, right? To be able to get this. Let's go and create a new div, two div, three div, 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah, three div. So come back here and inside this container, we are going to create a box 1. So in this box 1, I have let's see, I have welcome to box 1 container. So I'll just copy all. I'll just copy all.
And change it to 2 and 3 and
Yes, we are going to do that, but I think it's not necessary for now. So you can see the box 1, box 1, box 1 that we have. So let me change it to box 2, box 2, box 3, and box 4. Okay, so this is what we have here. And what we need to do is to call the the boxes on the CSS, right? I can even call the button the CSS, put this, and so I will give you the height of a height of 60 pixel. So you can see that this is what we have. Then the color of I give you light gray. Hmm? Background light gray. So this is actually what I'm giving it, light gray. So you can look at each of them have a light gray. Each of them have a light gray. So let me also increase the let me increase the width to like 150, right? So if you look at
Okay.
the width, this is what we have, right? Have you seen it?
Yes.
This is what we have on the width. So, and then what we are going to do next is we need to, if you come here, you notice that they have the width and then the boxes. So what we are going to do is on the container itself, you need to add the container as flex. What are we having as float? Remember that I told you that if we are floating, what we are floating is this container here. That's what we are floating, not this.
Yes.
So what we are going to do, come here, and we have display to float. I think that is float display to, let's check if it display they are using there. Let's confirm. Okay, it just use floats. Yeah, that is what we call float
Yeah.
to do display. Okay, I think what we are floating is the boxes, right? The boxes is what we are floating. So if we come here and write floats, now when you put floats, so when you use the word float, it means that we want to float this either left or right, right? So we
Yeah.
can choose float to float everything to left or float it to right. Now, if you look at what this guy did here, what they did was to float to left. That means we are moving everything here to the left. So before we do that, I would like us to do something. After this container, I'm going to have, let me have another container again, or section. Let's say section. So under this section, I have each one. So let me use lorem to generate information for us. Okay, all right. I want to use lorem to generate. So this is the information we have on the lorem. So we forget to give it a width. Are you getting me? If you don't
Yes.
give it a width and you add float, it's not going to work. Let's try that and see. Come here and try to add float to right. Let's try and see what's going to happen. You notice what we are going to have here. Immediately we float it, they now move to right. All the container move to right. Do you notice it? Why this one move to left? Did you see
Yes.
it? Now,
Yeah.
at this point now, and if you notice our gray, there is no longer color. All these men did not have any color again, right? Now, if you come back here again and move to, let's say, come back here again and move to, let's say, move to left, right? And move to left. This is what they're going to. Have you seen it? Every other all this container goes to left. Why this one go to right? Have you seen it?
Yes.
Now, the problem is that what we want to achieve is this, and this actually is not what is giving us what we want. So now, what we are going to do next is that um, we can give it a weight first. So let's remove this clear and give it like a weight of let's say 33% first. 33% for now. Maybe later we can move that to more than 33%. So have you seen the 33%, right?
Yeah.
Now what we need to do, we want to move everything to the left. So let's quickly do that. Let's go back there. come back here and use flex to the moving it to the right now. So when you move it to the right, notice what happened. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Good. Now you have another problem. The problem we have now is our color is no longer there. Our color is not what? It's not
No longer there.
there. So come back here, and what we need to do again is to now maybe we move this flex. Now what you also need to do is to tell the what's it called? Tell the float that we want our color back, and also we want this content to be independent on their own. So what we need to do is that's what we call a property we call after. Now let me show you how this after works. Let me show you how this after works before I use it. Now, for instance, let's see. Let's comment on this. Let's comment on the. I'm going to comment it back again. This flex, so that we know what after does. Now, when we call an after, so when you come here, you see that we have this container called after, right? Now the after is talking to after will only affect the container outside this. So if we call this class, for instance, then let's go back here. If we call this class here, this container, and we call after, what we're referring for is this.
Yes. Yes.
Let me show you something now. Let's call this container now, and then we'll come here and we'll say after container. After the container, let's say background to red. Good and fine. Now when we come back to this place, let's reload that. Okay, I think container after. Let me check something. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Let me confirm if they have to be on the same after. Okay, I think maybe this can only work with flex when you convert an object to flex. I get it. It can only work when you convert an object to flex. But however, let's see how it goes. So let's clear this and go back and bring our flex back. So good. So this is what we have here, and we can decide to have pattern. They're gonna have pattern, and then they have a kind of a margin around. So they have pattern, pattern to like 50 pixel, right? Let's check that out. And immediately we add pattern, notice that everything got spoiled, right? Because this is why it happened, because margin pattern always adds space because of we have 33, and when you add this pattern to this mark, it becomes bigger than 33, and it will now break. But if you reduce this margin like 10, pattern like 10, let's see 5 and see what's going to happen. Let's try it like 5. Okay, we're still going to have the same thing. So another thing you also need to know is that whatever it affects this man is always having issue. So what we are going to do here is to clear. Let's comment on this and then come back here. Then let's clear this so that this man will be on his own. Let's use the clear properties. So we call the container. And if you let me show something. Sorry, you understand. Now, if you come here, this selection now, and call this selection, and call this selection, call background equals to orange. Now, when you call it and you come here, you notice that the background, the background
Yes,
covered everything.
everything, yes.
Now, if you try to add margin, if you try to add margin here, let's say margin top to 200 pixel. Remember 200 pixel is big, and see, it's not going.
Yes. Yeah.
But
It's not the total page.
good. If you come back here and comment on this flex, and you notice that it, look at what we have here. Have you seen it? The margin works.
Yes.
So the flex, whenever you convert an object to flex, a div to flex, the second object will be affected as well. So for you to be able to tell the flex how to handle the second div after this flex, you need what we call you need to call the container, because this container is what is housing the flex, right? Call it the container. So inside that container, you have this dot after. Then inside that after, you use clear, you use both, right? You can either do it here, both to clear it. So both sides, both left or both right. If that is not clear, if this is not working, we are going to do it inside here. So let's have a content to empty the content inside to this. Let's try to see that. Okay, it's obvious that it's not working on this container.
Yes.
So let's do it directly here. So what we are going to do here is we use a clear, and we use a boot, right? Let's try that out. You notice that the background is no longer there.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it? The background is no longer there.
Yes, it works. Yes.
Then we can also do container to put. So the container means that we want to have an empty container. Like we want to have content, let it clear. We don't want to have anything, let it not lap. Because if you not do it, if you add margin and padding, it's not going to work. So that whenever you add margin, it's going to work. Are you getting me? Or padding.
Yes.
So let display to table. I think that display should be table. I think so. Have you seen it now? It's now all the main padding and margin appear. Now let me show you. If you remove this table now, if you remove this table, see what you're going to get. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? The margin and padding is no longer there.
Yes.
So for you to have the margin and padding, you need to call the table. So when you come here, you also see it, because everything you are doing must have a reason. You see it here on this our design. You see display to table. Have you seen it? Display to table. So that's the reason why I have it, so that any margin and padding you are having can work. So display to table. Good. So when display that to table, see that this is what we have. So let's have we have a small problem. Okay, we have this right margin 50. Okay, we have margin top. Let's try to have margin top like 100. That is not working. So let's come to container and try margin bottom and see if it can work. margin bottom 100 pixel. Okay, that is not working. I think there is something that we need to do. Let's check. Okay, clear. Okay, let's check that. Work on this clear, but let's comment on this for now. Work on this clear later. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to that clear. Let's see. Okay, let's try to see how we can bring our see how we can bring this clear. I'm not really comfortable with this clear content
Okay.
because I noticed that it's not what we are doing is not really working. So container, we have this. Let so we have padding, we have clear. So let's work with what we have here. Container, try to put the container after. Then clear to put. Then also have okay, let's try to let me bring that clear back. Remove this, remove this. Okay, let's do that. Clear to put. Let's check it out and see. Okay, clear to put. Then they have content. So the content is equally 0. Then display to table. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So I think let's try something. The H1. Let's try to give the H1 background. H1 background to red. Okay. I think what we are going to do. Let undo. I think I've gotten what we want to do. So the initial challenge that we had. The initial challenge that we had earlier, I think is because we are putting this in a div. So this should not be in this. This should be on normal H1, right? So that was the initial challenge that we have earlier.
Okay.
So put it in H1. It should be in the H1, so that but the remaining one should also be in the div. So that's the challenge that we have. Then what we will do, like I said, what we will do is to call the clear. So the reason why we are calling the clear is because if you look at this, right, is the background is everywhere. It's like it's taking all over the background of this.
Yes.
So we need to call the container. So the clear will talk to this man here. So call the container after. Then that after you have clear to put. So when you do that, you can see nothing happened, right?
Yes.
Good and fine. Then container after clear to put. Then you have table. content. Then now have table, display to what? To table. So this will help us reload. That can see what we have here. This man is on his own. This man is on his own. Now what we are also going to do is that let's try and add padding, like dragging to 10 pixel on this, right? Padding 20 pixel. Now when we do that, you notice that it always break. Have you seen it? It's always
Yeah.
now in order
Yes.
to want like the browser to automatically adjust the size of our boxes by themselves without us always coming back to do it, to automatically adjust by themselves, and also make sure that any available space will be adjusted so that it will fit our float element. We are going to use what we call box sizing. So this box sizing now, what it does is that it will look at any available space and then compress it to make sure that it is not, our box did not break. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
well, okay, good and fine. So this is what box sizes do. So what box sizing will do is that it will stop this thing from breaking by compressing the space,
Breaking.
making sure that the space
Yes.
is not the same. So let's go back to here, but that will be done on the body, or it will be done on all the content. You can use body to do it. Box sizing to
Box size.
border box, yeah, box sizing to border box. So if we have done that, let's reload. Still we are not having
No action.
any results. Okay, let's check this to like 32. Then we're not having any action, so let's put this to 10. We're not having any action. I don't know why. Okay, what we are going to do, let's move this and see the video the way it is. All right, so let's do this individually. Let's do this individually, like individually, and see how we can have margin space around. So let's do that individually. So when it comes to the second box, I'll give it box 2, right? So that's second, but I want to add margin, or margin rather. Let's see what's going to happen. Come here and to give space, let's add dot margin. Then we have they have margin to 5 pixel, margin all round. So you can see that let's do margin left and right. The margin now, the margin has spoiled the length of the second one. Let's use margin top 0, margin left and right. So let's give it margin top 10, margin top and bottom is 0, so you can see still what we have. So you can notice that we have the margin. As you have margin, we have margin here. You understand? So let's also try to remove that box border that we added and see if it really having effect. It's not really having effect, but however, now let's give it a padding. Let's give the container padding so that we can have space, right? Padding to like 20 pixel. So you can see, and I want us to change the color. Let me change the color of this, and try to use try to use let's try to use gray blue. Let a navy. Is it there's one blue I want us to use. Um, yeah, uh, Dodgers blue. Yeah, let's use Dogger blue. So see what we have. Let's move it to center. Test align center. Then if you want to move it to the center, you are going to use what we call a line width. You understand? You know what line width does, right? The line width like 100 pixel or line width like 50. What the size? Let's look at the size. So the width of this is 150. So let's give it 150. 150 pixel. So you can see that the 150 is much. Then this is like
Much. Yeah.
20 pixel. So you see what we have here, right? Abigail, what's up? No problem. Okay, you can see what we have here. What we have here. So now I want to redo this so that it can stick on your memory. Or I should go to other ones. Hmm?
Mm.
Huh?
Yes.
I didn't get you.
You said what, sir?
This man.
No, I'm in the class. I can hear you clearly. Oh.
I said, do you understand or I should recap again?
I understand, but you can actually recap because you know that we are trying a lot of things before we can
Yes.
get this. But
Mhm.
so you can actually recap, but I understand.
Okay. Let me recap everything I've done. So taking off this. All right. So this is what we have here. Hmm? And if you look at this, what we did. So we create a container. Inside this container, we create one box, two box, and three box.
And $3, yes.
Then I'll give this box a box two because I want to add spaces around all the boxes. You understand? Hmm? Are you with me?
Yes.
So now we also link our CSS. Then here we have another H1 H1 element, and that H1 element is the second element after the right after the
After the
after the container. Here you have the H1.
yes.
So then we come here container. So in this container, what we are going to do in this container, um, we are going to add a background. I use what I called light gray, right? Light gray, light gray. I don't know what I gave it. So let me give it dark gray rather, so they can see the color well. Dark gray. So you can see what we have here. So I also want to give the size. So size this for this container. So I have boxes. What is the class for this container? Hmm?
The class for the container.
The boxes. What is the class? The class name? Huh? Plus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What is
The
the name?
class we use.
The class name for the boxes. Hmm?
The class name. Box 2 now. Box 2, box 3, box 4.
Okay, so we'll call the box 1. That box, so we are going to give it a background first.
Yes.
A background of Dogger blue. You can see what we have. You can see it's 100%, right? So we also give it a weight first. A weight of no a weight rather. Yeah, a weight now. A weight of so how many what weight you want us to give it? The weight.
Let's say 20.
30.
Uh,
30%.
yes.
Okay. So this will have. Then a height of 200. You can see the height. Let me read the height 150. Okay. Then what we are going to do next is to align the text center. Good. And then change the color to white. The font size to font size to 16 pixel. Then the font to font family to okay. Then if you want to bring it into center, what do you want us to do? Like let it be the center in between this man. What are we going to do? Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. If you want us to put it to the
Bring this
center,
text to the center
go
of
back to
the
the
box. To the center
go
of
back to the VS.
huh?
Go back to the VS code.
Okay. Okay.
If you want it to be at the center, is it the text align at the
No. I want this man. Look at this box. I want this right up. Box 1, box 2. I want the right up to be at the center of the boxes.
if you want it to be at the center of the buses,
Yes.
we use padding.
I want it to be like
Use
here.
padding.
Padding? Is that what we used the last time? I want it to be like this, please. Yeah.
Know that
Huh?
we have been using different attributes. I don't know.
What we are going to do?
Which one do we use the last time, sir?
We use what we call line height. You are not flowing. That's the problem. Line height.
I cannot put it on. Okay, line height.
Yes, the line height we are using, right? The line height now, if you put 50 pixel, this is what's going to happen. It will come more closer. Did it even
So
work?
we need to put more, like 100.
Yes, we need to put
150,
the line, the
150.
height between the same with the height. Can say
Okay,
150.
that will be 150.
50 pixel. Let me change the color to white. I see. Have you seen it yet?
Yes.
Good. So let's go and add our flex, which is
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
I will too.
Please give me 2 minutes. Let me use myself.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so what we are going to do is use floats. Inside this float, we float left, right. So the float right. Tell me what float right will do. Can you tell me what it will do?
It will bring the context to the right.
It will clear all the boxes.
Boxes to the right.
Boxes. All the boxes. You can see all the boxes to the right, right? Now, so for us to bring this man down, what we need to do is that when he come here, we are going to stir the container because we are going to use clear, right? Now, the clear is, if you look at what we have here, if you come here and see what we have here about clear, let it about clear a little. Clear. So click on this clear to read more. They said when you use the float properties and we want the next element below, are you getting me? Note
Yeah.
right away we have to use the clear, right? The clear property specify what should happen with the element that is next to a floating element. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Good and fine. So what will happen? So we need to go and clear it both left and right because we want it to clear both left and and right. So we check this left and right. So let's go and do that. So we got the container, then come here after we have after. So we come this beside this after we have the display table, right? When you
Mm.
put that to table,
Yes. Display detail.
you can see
Okay.
display to
Yeah.
table. Nothing is going to
Mm.
happen. I get
Yeah.
me. Uh,
Yes.
you use display to table. You use clear to boot. Then when it comes down, you reload. Then you need to add all the whole container. Then let's add the last one, content, before it's going to work. Now, if this is that three of them are not complete, it's not going to work. Are you coming?
Mm.
Yes. So let
Okay.
can see what we have here. Three of them
Yeah.
are complete.
Mm.
Are you getting
Okay. Yes.
three of them must be complete before
Complete.
both we're actually going to work. So what we are going to do next is to give a padding to this container. So let's just give a padding of 30, 30, 30 pixel. Give it 30 pixel. Let's say 20 pixels, okay. Twenty pixel. So let's give come here and call inside the box here. We are calling this box 2 to give it a margin. So if we give it a margin, so I'm giving it margin
Right. Go. Okay.
margin top is 0, top and bottom is 0, margin left and right 10%.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Let's see. So you can see
Yeah.
what we've done here. You can see what we're able to do here. Now, another thing is, uh, this is what we'll be able to do with float. So we'll be able to use that to achieve the flowing point. So when you look at what I screenshot earlier, let's see how we can also use this to uh, no, let me check something. Sorry. So let's try to float this left and see left. Let's see the difference between left and right. So let's float this left. Let's go back and see. You can see left and right is almost the same thing. I get
Mm.
floating left and
Yeah.
floating right. It's almost the same thing. So you can even use this to move down. Let's align the center, move everything to center. So this is what you are required to do. Can give this more weight, um, with 200. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot this and send to you. So this is what you are required to
Okay.
do. Let's go and do another one. So in the next class, next class we're going to talk about Flexbox. Mm,
Okay.
mm. So do another one, two more projects to go before we call it off for today.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's move down to, I think this is actually the one we have done right. This is what we have done right.
Mm. Yes.
Okay, let's move back to this. Okay. Um okay, let's possible try the image pattern with these boxes. Okay, let's try this out. Are you getting me? Let's try this out. All right. So let's look at this and try this and look at this. Can we do this? Hmm?
News and contacts about.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Yes, we should.
all right. So let's um okay. So what we are going to do is at the top here, at the top, we are going to have a nav bar. Who is running that light? Who is that person? So on the nav bar, so I'm going to get the UL. So inside this is going to go li. They have I'm going to add link. So inside this thing is going to go li, right? If you understand what I'm doing here is we have our UL, but because I want to add a link
We
so that
want to list them.
yeah, so that people can click. Are you getting me? So I use
Mm.
this anchor. So inside this anchor, so this is the anchor. Um, all right. So inside this anchor, I'm going to sorry, li. So inside this li, I will say home. Hmm? carry another airline about us, another airline contact us, right? So let's check that out. Can see what we have here.
Yes.
Abi? See what we have here. And I want to check. Let's be looking at our design. Can see what we have here. News. Let's add news. News. So, but what I want to do, I want to add anchor so that people can be able to click on it. Right? You understand? People can click on it,
Yeah.
take them
Yes.
somewhere.
Yes.
So, just put this here. Then if you come to that anchor now and you reload, even this one does not look like that is anchor because immediately you add the link, it will be underlined, right? So
Yes.
there's a problem here. This thing needs to be inside the opening tag and closing tag of the anchor. You understand? You have
Yeah.
to be inside the closing and opening tag. So Apple, you'll see what we have here. So let me go and close it back. Let me close it. It's not closed. Let me close it back. Good. So it's closed now. So it's only this one that have anchor. I will remove all this one. So then duplicate all this one that have anchor. About us, news, contact us. So let's change it. About us, news, contact us. Oh, okay. All right. So okay. So let have it. So what we need to do next is that we will uh, first of all remove all this design like all these dot here, the black dots. That we are going to do to remove the black dot. When you look at the one here, they're nothing like black dot, right? Remove the black dot and then see how we can work things around, right? So let's remove the black dot first. So remove the black dot, we call the UL, copy the UL, then so we come here and see um,
Call
menu, header menu is here. So okay,
Elder. Elder is now.
yes, okay, header menu is here. Right, so we put this man and call. So we want to remove this dot like this black dot. It's called list uh, uh, list style. List style to none. So if you use none, that will remove uh, this man. Have you seen it? It's gone out.
Yes.
Now you also have different design, not just none. This style you can use circle. So the circle is this kind of design. Have you seen it?
Okay.
Hmm?
Content. Let me see again.
Huh?
The one that removed the dots.
It's none.
What is it called?
It's called none. But
List.
this one, yes. But this one will give you different style. You can see we have,
List what?
yes. You can see what we have here, different design of the dot. So when you use decimal
Yes.
leading to 0, you can see what we have here. So we have
Okay.
different design. So, but I don't want any of them to be here. I want to remove it to none. I want to put none. That means I don't want any decimal, any of the lists style. So that's when you come here, you're not going to see any of them. Right, apparently that's what we have here. Then the background of this man, can see background to black. Mhm. You can see what we have here. Have you seen it? Hmm? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
So you are not following.
I'm following.
You can see background to dark black. Have you seen it? Background to dark black. So do you see? Do you know how to get? Because this thing now, we are going to do it the next class. You do it exactly the way I did it too. Don't do it.
Yes, I will.
So it's better you learn now. So the next thing we are going to do is to take this man to the left, float. So what are we floating? Hmm? We also look at what are we floating, right? So what we are floating is this list icon. So when it comes to this list icon, the list icon is what we are floating. Everything here. Are you getting me? Hmm? Are you getting me?
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. So put this. Sorry. Then put this. Then so we use float to write. Then we go back and see. You notice that the same thing that will happen before is what happened again. So we need to use clear. Are you getting me? We need to use what? Clear. Hmm? To
Yeah.
remove all these elements here. So we need to use clear. So to do that clear, we come to UL, come to the UL here, and then call the UL dot dot after. Then we use table, display table. What again? What again? What again? What again? Tell me. What next?
Ah,
Hmm?
you know, there are three. No, I cannot quickly put it for on it like that. I know that there are three
Content.
contents.
Give content or contents. Content.
And something line.
Clear. It's like 9.
Clear,
Good.
yes, clear
So
boots. Okay, clear boots.
uh, so you can see what we have here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're able to have this. So let me go and give padding to this man. Padding to 30 pixel. So we can have so see what we have here. So what we are going to do next is we want it to display as inline block. So inline block means that each of them should have their own inline block. So what we are going to do is that if you come here and look at what we have here, li this, are you getting me? Li a, that means li and link. So whatever I'm doing, I want you to affect the li and link. Now if you call only li, listen, if you call only li and come here and add color to white, now when you add that color to white, this is what you are going to get. It's not going to work. Have you seen it? Yeah?
Yes,
If
yes.
you come to the li, to this li here, and call the li to add color, you're not going to work. You must make sure you call a. Yeah, are you getting me? A.
Yeah.
So then move down to lia. So this lia will put color used to white. So now you've seen that, you notice that we have the color. Are you there, sir?
Yes, yes.
So tell me where we stop.
So
Hmm?
you are the one that is. He said we are talking about airline or something.
Yeah.
We are talking about airline
Mm-hmm.
content.
Can you hear me?
Oh, but
Hello, boss.
yeah, I can hear you.
I'm asking you a question. Are you not there?
No, I've replied you now.
You saw what? So what, sir? Can you hear you?
No, it's the three content, the airline that we put finally. I changed the. But my question is, hello,
I can hear you.
that those content which is home about us, and it doesn't look good
Yeah,
because there should be a space.
that's what I'm telling you. You should give a space. Okay. Um. So let's give a padding to like 20 pixel, right? And the
Yeah.
next one is to remove the underline, right? Hmm?
Mm,
So the underline. So we are use uh, text decorator.
yes.
Remember, text
Yes,
decorator. Now,
actually, person
uh,
cannot remember.
uh,
You understand? It's small, but I will get it. Yes,
mhm,
test decorator.
to this. So
Okay.
now we want to do something like so when you click here, you see this a deep black color. So we want to give this one a a red. You see red they are giving it?
Yes.
Yes, over. We want to give it active, a red background, which is this man that is here, right? We want to give it a
Mm,
red background. So and then also want to give this one over. Then go back. Then when it comes to the home, we are going to add a class. Hmm? Class like home or active, anything at all. They have
mm.
active. So in this active, you scroll down here,
We'll now call it.
call the ID.
Call the active
Uh-huh,
background.
exactly. So here we have background to red. Come back here, you see
Okay.
that. And the problem we are
Okay.
having now is that I want it to be full, 100% full. Instead of being like that, to be 100% full. Like you want it to be 100%. Let it cover the whole page, like the whole black. The
Okay.
same way we have here.
We'll go to
I get it.
the body.
Mm. So come, we are not going to the body. Come to this place and say display to
Okay.
block,
Display.
inline block. Now
Inline block.
remember, we've done display to block before. So I told you if you
Yes.
display to block, this is what's going
It
to
will
happen.
full the plate.
It will fill the place. But now I want to display to inline block. Go to inline block. Put okay. That does not think. Let's see what is happening there. What display to inline block is doing. I know she's doing anything. So um let's have something like let's you can have height um mm, height can height go 100%. So check that out and That does okay. I think because of the padding that we have, hmm? Yeah,
Mm,
because of the padding that we have, we are not going to have that. Now look at now. Because you remove the padding, hmm? I remove the padding. Let's say padding top. Let's remove the padding top. Then padding left and right. Put this. You can see that this will have. It can even be more than what we have here. Yeah. Scroll down here. It will be more than. So let's go back and have our padding on the HR. So let's have our padding 20 pixel. Uh-huh. Have you seen it now?
yeah.
So because of the too much padding that we have, that's why. So if you come here, um, and then so you can see we have this padding here. So I want when somebody bring mass here, it will
Mm,
it should remove the red. Are you getting me? It should
yeah.
remove the red background. So what we are going to do is when you call the active, hmm, so this is what we call over. When you put man, you call it over. You understand? That is the
Mm,
name over. So put here. So we put dot, put h over. I seen it. Yeah, have you seen it
mm.
over?
Yes, over.
So when you put over, you give it a background of, or can say background. You should just remove the background. Yeah, to none. Let not just do none. Let's give it because if you give background to none, background to black. So let's come here. Have you seen it?
Yeah, yes.
Mm. So
Over means when they touch, that is
yes,
when.
yes, exactly. So let's do it this way. When you over, you should give it lighter black, not not black. So we call the li. Um, okay, think okay, call the lia. mhm, The lia, which is here. Then here drop and put over. So we say background, the black, but the black we are giving it should be a lighter black. So are you sure it's working? So let's check over. Let's give it red to and see.
Yes, I send the sensing.
Hello, sir, with me.
Yes, sir.
So you can see that this is what we did on the over. Um, so when they come here, you can see we have all this. So you are required to do a SAT. This one I will take it serious. So
No problem, boss.
so got to do a SAT this thing. So I'm currently having a class with the former River State Governor son, first son, came from the US.
Okay.
So his father wants him to learn programming. So I usually go home at that place. So actually,
I used to go to the place.
they pay well now.